I'm Mike T. Nelson, ExtremeHumanPerformance.com.
Dave Sandel from AthleteCreator.com.
Cool. So today we're going to show you how to do a proper chin-up. One of the biggest problems you see people doing a chin-up or a pull-up is chicken necking. So at the bottom they have their chin kind of up, really trying to stretch and reach the bar. So before we start, we're going to do a little demo about why that's not so good. So I'm just going to do a lat test on Mr. Dave here. As you know, the lat's the main muscle that comes through and allows you to pull your elbow in the pull-up position down towards your waist. So what we're going to do just to test it is I'm going to have him rotate his arm in a little bit. Keep your elbow straight. I want your head nice and neutral. So all I'm going to have him do then is he's just going to pull his arm towards the side, and I'm going to try and pull against his arm. Okay, so you're ready to pull your arm against your side. Pull, pull, pull. Okay, good, nice and strong. So what I'm going to have him do is I'm going to have him pretend he's doing it at the top of a pull-up, and I'm going to deviate his neck like he's Mr. Chicken, and when you're ready I'm going to have you do the same thing again, pull your arm towards your side. Okay, I want you to try again, but I want you to pull this time. Same thing, right? Go. Okay, relax. So what happens there is one of the main nerves that innervates the lat actually runs at the bottom of your neck. It's about C7, C5, C6 area. And you can imagine it's just like kinking a hose. So you kink that, and the brain thinks that there's a problem with the nerve. And its way to compensate is it's going to shut down one of the primary movers in order to protect that nerve. So nerves are really high priority in the body. So by kinking it, it's almost like kinking the water in your fire hose. Oddly enough then, that shuts down the main mover in the exercise, which we don't want to do. Face that way again. So a nice neutral spine, a nice neutral, and then bring your arm into your side, and you're ready to go. Keeps the muscle firing, good. So now that you know that, we're going to move over here to the pull-up bar in a sec and demonstrate some good pull-ups. Alright, got Dave here, and he's going to demonstrate a very bad pull-up. This is what you do not want to do, although you will see it in the gym like all the time. He's kind of struggling, good, he's kicking the feet there a little bit at the bottom. He's really chickening the neck over the bar. Good, and just do one more. Boy, that looks ugly. Okay, that's good. So, you see the spine's not neutral at all. How did that feel?
Didn't feel good.
Yeah, doesn't really feel good either. I wonder why people don't like doing chin-ups and pull-ups. And also you're kinking the neck, using a little bit excessive body there. And so that's what you don't want to do. That's not recommended. Alright, we're back here. Dave's going to show us a nice, perfect pull-up. He's going to keep his spine nice and neutral. There you go, so his head's down, and he's just pulling his elbows to his side. Keeping his head nice and neutral at the top. Good. Back down. Okay, that's good. And a corrective exercise you can do, is based on a Z-Health drill actually, is he's going to hang from the pull-up bar, and he's going to do what's called the chicken exercise. So let's see, before he starts I'm going to have him do one just standing. So you're going to imagine as there's a board under your chin, you bring your chin straight forward and straight back. But I'm going to have you go about half that distance forward. So just forward and back. Good. So what we're doing is a little bit of a mobility drill for the neck area to kind of clear up any issue there. Okay, so what we can do is incorporate that into our pull-up. So he's going to hang from the pull-up bar there. He's going to do a chicken, and then once his head gets to the back position, he'll do a pull-up. And chicken forward, back, and pull up, and nice. More and pull up. Good. And you can let go. So another thing you can do is if you're not quite strong enough to do a pull-up is, although it's not the same exercise, is you can do a chin-up. So a chin-up is the same thing basically, except for your palms are actually going to face you. An easy way to find your ideal grip is going to be just a little bit outside of shoulders, or sometimes probably in just a little bit more inside. You'll have to play around with it. And here you're going to do the exact same movement again, it's just your hands are going to be facing back. So when he's ready, he's just going to pull his elbows down to his sides. Good. Keeps his head nice and neutral at the top. One more. Good. And relax. The last thing you can do is kind of what's called a head tap pull-up. So if people aren't able to do a pull-up or even a chin-up, they can just go as far as they can, and they'll measure it by how far they can go. So what I'll have you do is just sort of do like a half rep now. So keep your head nice and neutral, but go to your head just about gets to the bar and then back down. Good. And relax. So that may be a beginning progression if you're not able to do a full rep. As you get better, you'll be able to pull farther. So I'll have you do one this time going all the way just to your nose. So he'll do the same thing, but he's improving, so he's going to be able to pull just a little farther. Good. Back down. Good. So at first you may actually just do reps of a single, only going to your head. Then maybe you'll start going to your eyes, your nose, and then to your chin. So the key is just to progress, not by moving your chin up further and actually inhibiting your lats, but keeping your neck nice and neutral. And remember, you can always do more sets. You don't necessarily have to do more reps each time. So, cool. Thank you very much. It's Mike T. Nelson from ExtremeHumanPerformance.com and
David Sandel from AthleteCreator.com.
Cool. Take care.